Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. And here we are, day 3 of our Herriot Way adventure, one of the best multi-day hikes through the Yorkshire Dales. Today we leave the remote beauty of Keld behind and follow the stunning route through Swaledale heading towards Grinton, which is near Reeth. This stage is a gentler day overall, with lower elevation compared to the big climbs of the day before, but it's packed with some of the most beautiful scenery the Dales have to offer. Expect peaceful riverside walking, traditional stone villages, ancient bridges and the rolling green hills that inspired James Herriot's famous stories.
So this is where we stayed last night, the Keld Lodge. Rooms were brilliant, showers were good, food was really good and probably the best breakfast we've had for a while. So can really recommend it. Wasn't the cheapest, but to sit downstairs in the restaurant looking out to the windows straight over to that, you know, what more could you want? So yes, Keld Lodge, highly recommend it. We've just left Keld Lodge, come to the bottom and just done a little detour so that we can have a look at the little waterfall. There's another one further up, but a lot of people seem to miss this, and I've got to say it's very, very pretty. I'm contemplating, no I'm not, we're going to go down onto shoreline because it'll get a really good view. In fact, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. This is where I go on my bum to dada and regret my choices in life. Oh, in fact, we're down. And there we have it. Very, very pretty. And there's the bridge we will be crossing to continue on with our route. Very similar to the start, well, exactly the same as the route we did last time, but it will detour off. Right, onwards. This is the view from the other side of the bridge, with two little hobbits down there waving away, look. Ooh, absolutely beautiful. Last time we came, I don't think we were quite this lucky with the weather. But I think we did this last time. Who's that trip dropping over my bridge? I don't think she quite looked like that though. So yes, as you can see, the waterfalls here are absolutely beautiful. This one's Herriot Way. And that does look very much deep enough for a dip. Not for me today, very cold. Beautiful little bird up on the rocks there, like I said earlier. No idea what it is. Please leave in the comments if you can see it. Got a beautiful white chest. So yes, what a beautiful morning. Spring is still in the air, the lambs are all out, the daffodils. This is just perfect. We have been blessed. So just climbing up from the waterfalls, there's the shot everybody takes of the river running down the valley. I'm 99% sure we're taking low route, so we'll be dropping down and following this for a long stretch of us walk today. But we need to get up to the tractor so Mrs. B can have another drive. She's so excited. In fact, she's that excited she's left me alone. She can't wait to get there. And here we have the little tractor, and somewhere there's a little hobbit, all excited, running to it. Highlight of her walk this every time. Last time it was a train. What's it going to be this time, children?
I got a brand new combine harvester. I'll give you the key.
Wow.
Wow. I won't give you the key.
No? Are you a cider drinker as well? No, that's a train again. Come on, we can't stay here all day playing. Come on.
You always swallow my food.
I know.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell. Don't forget your steaks again.
I will.
This will be about fourth time she'd have forgotten them. Most organised person in the world except for with steaks.
Last time I was here, I didn't have any insult in my shoes.
You didn't. Again, very unorganised.
I know.
Bye. So, according to my GPS, we should be on the other side of the river, on the path, across the river. I thought I'd read in the book that we use the lower route of the coast to coast, which is what we're on now. So basically, one's on one side of the river, one's on the other. So whether I'm right or GPX is right, probably GPX, but it is absolutely beautiful. Just can't believe how good it is with the sun belting out. And she's off again taking photos. So this is my favourite ever Valley of Gwanja, which is a very old film about a dinosaur. Highly recommend it, look into it. I just love this neck of woods, it's beautiful. Just everything about it. So we've come down from up there. We should have come along the river over there. And we're heading over there on the wrong side of the river. But as I say, it's still very beautiful. I think I'd have preferred to have been on the other side of the river because it looks nicer underfoot. But like a donkey, I got it wrong. So this is day 3 and I've got to say it's fantastic. So far, my favourite walk by far. How this walk isn't done more often is beyond me. It's recently been covered by a couple of the big video bloggers and whatever we're called who do these videos. I do them mainly for my own benefits. I've got a memory later. But yeah, this is one of my favourites by far. Well, it is my favourite by far. How can you not like it? Has the weather helped? 100%. If it had been lashing it down all the way around, I might not have been as happy with it because it was very peaty up on top of Shunnafell. But due to the fact that it's been beautiful, has made it amazeballs. I have no complaints whatsoever with this walk. It's been great. So this is a lovely lady we met in where were we? Keld, at Keld Lodge. She's doing the coast to coast, and your name is
Ina.
Ina. And where are you from, Ina?
From Germany.
Whereabouts?
Lower Saxon.
Oh, lovely. And she's doing the coast to coast. So lovely to meet her. So we've just passed the bridge across to go to Mooka. Everybody's crossing the fields over there from Mooka, and we're heading along this path following the river into Gunnerside. And again, what can I say about the weather? Beautiful, but it's making good pace. We've had a good half-hour stop already to fly the drone, but we're doing all right, and I think we're both loving it. Absolutely loving it.
I've got to say.
You've got to say.
I've got to say.
What you got to say? What is she doing?
Herriot Way. Can you see, Mother? Yeah. The Herriot Way so far has been one of the best mountains.
One of, or the? For me, it's the best one.
Yeah, so far,
Yeah.
the best. Yeah. For the short. For the longer walk, Great Glen Ways.
Okay, there you have it. So this walk, river walk, just keeps giving. Absolutely. You just can't beat this. Little baby ducks. Have you seen them, Mrs. B? Oh, yeah, this is picking. Oh, this is picking them up. They are tiny. Look at them. Oh, I'm a big soft of it. Hey. But yes, this is just wonderful. So bizarrely, been walking on here and not realised at all that I've come to a little bridge which is going to make me smile, and my brother and Tony T smile when they see the video, because this is the bench we sat on when we had a dear old lady pass us who was doing the coast to coast, and she was a ripe old age, and that was the bridge we were watching cars go over, and she was steaming it. So yeah, when we stayed at Gunnerside, we came back this way, and I just hadn't twigged. I don't know why. And here's Mrs. B coming through the bridge, through the gate, smiling away. I'm not going to tell her that now I know where we are, I know where the hill is. She will when we get there. But onwards and upwards. Just called in at this little tea room and bistro. Got to say, fantastic. Brilliant cakes and the most amazing lemonade. I highly recommend it to anybody passing. Okay, so we've just climbed up out of Gunnerside, which is the little village down in the bottom. Like I said, best lemonade ever. These are the views behind us from where we've been. Absolutely beautiful. Anybody considering this walk, I recommend it. You don't have to do 20 mile a day. We're averaging 12-13 mile a day, and it's fabulous. Get it done. Amazing. Okay, so we're now walking over the bridge. We're between and Crackpot, and we'll just keep tramming on. Let's go and have a look at the bridge and see what view that brings us. Reeth is 3.5 miles away. Great views over there, and great views over this side. We won't look over the other side so much because there's a man with his child, and we've got a little duck. So 3.5 miles to Reeth, and then I think there's about a mile to do to Grinton. So we've done the Herriot Way low route. Now I don't know if it shows yet until I get home and look at this on computer, but right on the top of that hill is a farm where we've just walked from, and it's a lot higher up than it looks. Low route, my bottom. But it has been beautiful, I've got to say. But we did get a little bit lost up on that section up there. It wasn't the easiest to navigate, but other than that, it's been brilliant. So onwards to the River Swale, and I think I might be dipping my feet. So we've pushed on a little bit, probably too long without having his dinner. But we found this little bench, and what a place to sit and eat a sandwich. Although, might be getting poor food right now. Smell of my wife's feet.
Yeah.
Only kidding.
Put my sock in the
Oh, right. I might be not having dinner and running. But yes, what a beautiful place to sit. Not sure what that building is opposite us. It's like a church. It's a grand building, whatever it is. Oh yeah, lovely. So we're just heading on the Swaledale cycleway, part of the lower route towards Reef. Fortunately, there's been some bad fires. Quite a long stretch of tarmac here, although it's extremely quiet, and you can get a fair old pace on. So yeah, I know they do controlled fires, but I'm not sure with this one what's happened. But there's a breeze picking up, which is absolutely to die for. And apparently last time we saw, I think said 3 miles to Grinton, so probably about 2.5 now. So we're doing okay. So we've come in off at road. I'm just following this path now down into Reeth, and again, it's just absolutely beautiful everywhere you look. There's farm activity, lambs, Mrs. Bees, rivers. It's amazing. Absolutely fabulous. Really think anybody who's thinking about this walk, or even isn't, give it a go, because it's the one I've enjoyed the most, and that's with injuries. So yes, anybody is capable of doing this walk. You don't have to be the fittest people in the world, you don't have to do 20 miles a day, you don't even have to be the fastest. We've plodded round and thoroughly enjoyed it. You enjoyed it, missus? And would you agree, no need to rush?
No need to rush at all. I think rushing you don't get to take in the beauty of the countryside.
And it is absolutely wonderful. So, get your rucksacks on, get your walking shoes on, and give it a go. So yes, come off the Swaledale cycle route and down a nice grassy path. Walking now down at the side of the river again. Mrs. B must be tired because she didn't want to do the stepping stones. But again, loving it. Right, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to catch up the missus. I just need to check if I've got a very red nose, because who'd have thought we should have brought sun cream in April. It's not that bad, but my head's a little bit sore. When I get in the shower tonight, it'll smart a bit, but not complaining about the weather. Here we are, approaching the bridge to cross before entering Reeth. Whether or not we've timed it in time, only we'll see. We're limping a bit. Excuse me, that's a jelly baby stuck. We're hoping to get there before the post office closes shop. I think we'll be very fortunate if we get away with that, but time will tell. Is it? Come on then. Oh, it is. Now that has wow, that really has got a spring to it, to say the least. Wowzer. I think you need to lose a few more pounds, love, you're making it shake too much. So we made it to Reeth in time, so we've managed to get some concrete plaster, so Mrs. Baggins is very happy. How happy? Yippee! Yippee happy. So yeah, lovely, everybody's seen Reeth Green before. Love the post office, it stocks everything. And now we're just making us way through to Grinton. To a little pub we've booked in there. So onwards and upwards, or onwards and downwards for a change.
13.5 miles, 1,170 feet of climbing, a few wrong turns and one very welcome bridge in later. We've made it to Grinton, Somewhere along the way we swapped the Herriot Way for the coast to coast low route, because even hobbits get a little creative with maps sometimes. Feet are sore but hearts are light. Tomorrow we set out for the final leg of the adventure, and like all good tales, the best is yet to come.